Hallo und willkommen, ich bin Meister Lenz and you're watching Get Germanized, German-speaking Pennsylvania Dutch.
I am bored, what should I do?
Ah, ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
This is a sequel to a sequel, so if you haven't seen the other videos in which I attempted to speak Pennsylvania Dutch and explained what Pennsylvania Dutch actually is, you should check them out, linked in the video description of course. But I'd say we'll just go through some PA Dutch vocabulary and have some fun with this, because this language is a lot of fun. This booklet, as many of you know who have seen the prequels to this video, gives you example sentences with every word. And it makes it even more fun because it was written in a time long ago, it seems like, at least, or by someone who lives in that time mentally, a little bit, sometimes. And so it's very interesting to see what these example sentences look like. And so, well, I mean, the first one is alright, it's nothing bad. No wonder you would have gegutzt too if you had been in such a mess. Gegutzt, in this case, means puked. It comes from the German word gekotzt, to have vomited. Gekotzt. No wonder you would have gekotzt, puked too, if you had been in such a mess. Gekotzt. So, the first word of this video is about vomiting. Fantastic. Such awful Gooch came from her kitchen. I had never eat at her house. Such awful Gooch means odor or smell came from her kitchen. I'd never eat at her house. Gooch comes from the German word Geruch, der Geruch, the smell. Gooch, Geruch. I can see why they did it. It's just very interesting to me as a German from Germany. Is she the geizig old thing? Geizig? Geizig? I'm not sure how to say this in American English. Geizig? The stingy old thing. So they translated here with stingy. Not 100% sure if that translates to something similar to greedy. Stingy I've heard before, but I can't recall what it means. But in German it would mean geizig or geizig, depending on where in Germany you live. It means greedy. Geizig. He's so geizig, he's so greedy. For a Glatzkopf, you beat everything out. You take the cake for being ignorant. Ah, okay. For Glatzkopf, Glatzkopf means dumbhead in this case. And might come from the German word Glotzkopf, which is slang for an idiot, Glotzkopf, but not something you would use these days in Germany. I mean, makes sense if this is older. Glotzkopf, hey du Glotzkopf. Glotzen is slang for looking, and Kopf is slang for, well, it's actually not slang, it's head. Der Kopf, the head. So, look head, like, oh, like staring emptily like this probably. Der Glotzkopf. The idiot. Dumbhead. This one is interesting since I don't see the resemblance with the German word just yet. It says here, you could hear that dog gouts all night long. I know there was something the matter. You could hear that dog gouts bark all night long. Gouts. Gouts. Well, in German we would say der Hund bellt. The dog is barking. Or der Hund hat gebellt. Gouts. I'm not sure how that is related. Gouts. Well, maybe you can tell me. There were so many people killed and hurt. It was greislich. Greislich. And greislich here means horrible and comes from the German word grässlich. Grässlich. Oh, das war grässlich. It was horrible. Next one, seriously. My man geschnorrigst so loud. He waked up everybody. It says you waked up. Is that something you said back in the day? You woke up everybody? My man geschnorrigst. 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 Why xed at the end? Why? What is this? Geschnorrigst. Snored. So loud. He woke up everybody. It comes from the German word geschnarcht. Geschnarcht. Well, snored. comes from schnarchen, to snore. Schnarchen, geschnarcht, geschnorixed. Sometimes you hear of people who got gwricked when they said such bad things. Gwricked here refers to choked. Gwricked comes from the German word erwürgt. Gwricked. Erwürgt. Erwürgt. Gwricked. Blah, blah, blah. How do they come up with these terms sometimes? I mean, sometimes it makes obvious sense and a lot of sense. And sometimes it just doesn't. Gwricked. Schnorixed. I mean, geschnorixed I can see, but gwricked. Erwürgt. Sounds similar. But that's about it. He just geschnurft a couple of times. Yet, hard-like, and he just died-like. What? He just geschnurft, breathed, a couple of times, yet, comma, hard-like, like hard, like a hard surface, hard-like, comma, and he just died, comma, like. He just geschnurft a couple of times, yet hard-like, and he just died-like. Is that how people talk in certain areas of the US? What is it? What? And geschnurft comes from, I think, verschnauft or geschnupft. But that neither of those means breathe or breathed. Verschnauft. Verschnaufen means to take a break. Er verschnaufte kurz. He just took a quick break. And geschnupft means he sniffed something. Geschnupft. Well, he could have sniffed air, I guess. Maybe I'm not seeing the German word here. Maybe I'm forgetting about one. Geschnurft. But I don't know. Maybe you guys know. The poor dumb girl is always in the haze wasser. Haze wasser. Wasser. And haze wasser. Hot water. Heißes Wasser. Heiße Wasser. Heißes Wasser. Perhaps she didn't know enough about the water of... What? Perhaps she didn't know enough about the ways of nature. What? That if you put yourself in hot water, you burn? Yeah, she probably didn't know that. That must be it. She's hexed. Bewitched. She's hexed. It's just written differently from how you guys write these days. Hexed. It's written hexed. I don't know. But it comes from the German word verhext. Hexed. Bewitched. Verhext. She's such a hässlich person. Hässlich. In this case, they translate with hateful. Hässlich. But hässlich in German actually means ugly. I mean, an ugly person, eine hässliche Person, can be ugly inside as well, so it kind of makes sense. Whack him good on his Hinnerdale. Hinnerdale is used frequently in conversation, really. Whack him good on his Hinnerdale. The hinder part, the front end, back end, the butt, I mean, the Hinnerdale, comes from the German word das Hinterteil, means butt, which is a more fancy or conservative way of saying butt or ass, I guess. Hinterteil, das Hinterteil, the hind piece. The Hinterdale. So that was another page in this beautiful brochure that was sent to me by one of you guys, actually, by one of the Germ fam. Thank you so much. I get a lot of enjoyment out of this. If you want me to do a video about another page, let me know. I'm more than happy to do it. You can show me that you want another one by leaving a like on this video. I look at that later and then see, wow, this got way more likes than the others, so I should probably make another video about this. And also subscribe if you're new to this channel. Hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Germ fam. Highly appreciate that. Find my social media links in the video description. And apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.